Hi everybody, this is Caroline Speaks, the state of our world on Sunday, February 7th, 2021. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. The coronavirus is still out there. We may hit 500,000 fatalities from this virus. Remember, wear a mask when you go out. Practice social distancing, and only go out when you have to. And don't do any gathering. Just gather with the people in your household. That's the safe way to do it. And doing these things will protect you and others. So do this for the sake of everyone. There are, I believe, over 25 million people in the U.S. who have tested positive for the virus. There are many more worldwide. The U.S. has about, I'd say 300 million people, and the world population is about 6 billion, but we seem to have about 25% of the cases. So what's that all about? They are making progress. Biden administration is making progress on getting more vaccines out to people, more testing, more personal protective equipment, all kinds of things. Big improvement over the Trump administration. Trump and his administration basically ignored the virus, said it was a hoax, it wasn't real, it was going to go away, it would disappear. So all these fatalities we have, whatever number it gets to, right now it's 400 plus thousand people have passed away from the virus. It's all on Trump, because he refuses to wear a mask or practice social distancing. He goes out whenever he wants to, and telling everyone it's not real, it's fake news, it's a hoax. And his followers, like sheep, follow him like they did, and they said, go to the Capitol on January 6th and take back your country. You have to fight for your country. I'll be with you. Except he had this rally on January 6th near the White House, and then he went back to the White House and protected himself and his followers like sheep, went to the Capitol. They invaded the Capitol, they killed people, they destroyed property, and now the Republicans say, oh, it wasn't an invasion, or it was no violence, it was a protest. So, what gives? I don't know. But we, 5 people passed away on that day, including a Capitol Police officer who was killed by protesters. He was in the hospital for a while and then he passed away. A protester was killed by other protesters, and some people had health situations that caused them to pass away when they were there. So, and some people are saying, no one died. There's no violence. There are videos out there showing all kinds of things. And, you can write a story or take a video. You can present a video or a comment in a way that shows your opinion, that agrees with you. You can find some kind of verbal or video evidence to support your opinion, whatever it is. But there was an invasion on January 6th. The trial is starting in the Senate tomorrow, in the U.S. Senate, so to make sure Trump will never be able to run for office again. So we'll see what happens with that. The vaccines are out there, but the wealthy countries are buying them up, and the poorer countries don't have access to them. There's no equity in distribution and access to the coronavirus vaccine. You have to change that. Okay, that's enough serious business. How about, to lighten the mood, a little song? I'd like to sing a song about my Aunt Charlotte. My aunt took care of my brother and I when my mom had to go to work. She also had a son to raise at the time, and she took care of all three. We all lived in New York City, my mom and us and my aunt and her family. We spent a lot of time together. I remember it well. I did not appreciate her all the time because I was just a kid. But now when I look back upon those times and the later years, I know I had a great aunt. Now I wish she were here with me, but I know that cannot be, so I'll go on with my story. She loves to be busy and have a good time, but she always thought of her family. She always put her family first, and then she could not take care of herself. Then came the day when my mom and I moved to California. My aunt was upset that we were leaving, but we said we would see them often. My mom and my aunt would talk on the telephone every Sunday morn. Sometimes I would talk as well, and we saw them as much as we could. They came to see us, we went to see them, and the years went by. My aunt always talked about her family, her son, his wife, and her grandkids. My mom would listen and talk about hers, and the years went by. Then came the day when my aunt could no longer take care of herself. Okay, that's about my Aunt Charlotte. Thank you for joining us this Sunday evening, February 7, 2021. Hope you'll be back with us tomorrow for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks the State of the World. Remember, wear that mask, only go out when you have to, practice social distancing. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Hope to see you again. Stay safe. Good night.